1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins and Trevor.
I've never been scared of spiders up until a point when I was 17 years old. There was a little bit of an epidemic, and the Morrison supermarket, they'd imported loads of bananas and cucumbers from wherever, and they had the false widow spiders that was nesting in there, and they were brought over. Now, my grandparents, they used to shop at Morrison's. This one particular time I was in the shower, and one had landed on my arm. I'd never even seen a spider like this before. Never, I'd just seen it, and I just went to waft it off, and it bit me. And my entire arm went purple. I had to go to the hospital, and they ended up having to treat me, and it was agonising, it was awful, and it was from that moment then when I was scared of spiders.
All right.
I mean, they can be fatal, can't they? False widow spiders.
Absolutely.
Bites.
Absolutely.
They can kill you, yeah.
Yeah, it's not the most dangerous. Obviously the black widow spider is more potent than that, and then there's even more potent spiders than the black widow spider. But it just gave me a sense that something so small could end your life so easily, and I didn't realise at first. So when I was looking at my arm, I'd just seen a couple of little dots on my wrist somewhere. It bit me, like, oh, what's that? And then half an hour passed, and all my lymphatic muscles and everything were just swollen. My arm felt like it was on fire. My arm went purple, and I just had this really, really deep red line going up where my vein were. And then after an hour, it came up to my chest here. And obviously, naturally, by that point, I was, on bricks and gone up to the hospital, and they had to put a drip in. They gave me some fluids, and thankfully, I was okay. But it could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been fatal, couldn't it? Oh, you're lucky. You had the luckiest kid there. Now, on the lines of what you've just said, I'm thinking about my own phobias, and I'm thinking, where did I get the phobia of flying from? Where did I get the phobia of heights from? Now, I know where I got the phobia of drowning from, if that's a phobia of water. I know where I got that from, because I almost drowned as a kid, and I had to be rescued. So that might have been the reason. But the flight one, I can't explain it. I just know that I don't like flying. I don't want to be up there. I just want to be on the ground with my feet on the ground. So that kind of explains that phobia. But just on the lines of phobia again, is there a phobia that everybody has? Is there a phobia that it just spreads across different groups, nationalities, cultures? Is there a phobia like that?
I would probably say dying. I think most people have an innate sense of survival, so dying would probably be a global phobia. And to touch back on what you said, where you're not quite sure where the fear of flying came from, and I mean, this is just completely perspective. It's just opinion based. Maybe it's just the lack of control. For me, that's what it is with like open waters, heights, etc. It's a lack of control. If something goes wrong, I don't have control over the situation. I think that's probably why I fear heights, or even enclosed spaces to a degree, because I don't have no control over the outcome if something was to go wrong.
Oh yeah. I think that answers my question. I think it's not having control, because if it's a car crash and you're alive. We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Cuz does.